Oh, hi, Robbie. It's not polite to point. Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, getting back to Silent Hill 4 The Room. So, before we actually continue on this time, a couple of things I need to take care of. First, some inventory management, and also some questions about hauntings that have been asked that I kind of want to clear up. People have been asking, first off, if you can have more than one haunting at the same time. If you're not as fastidious about cleaning them up as I've been, then yeah, they can stack up over time. But as far as two actually activating at the same time, that, I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen. Now, it's completely possible that it can happen. Considering they seem to be triggered by how long you spend in the other world, maybe if you spend an inordinately long time in the other world, that'll happen. That you'll come back to the apartment and there'll be more than one. But as often as the game forces you back to the apartment, I doubt under normal circumstances you'd really be in the other world that long for it to do that. Now, the one exception to the rule is the haunting caused by having the shabby doll item that I refused to take earlier. That one, it occurs independently, so having that around, yeah, you can probably get more than one going at a time that way. Secondly, people were asking if I'd be doing a showcase to show all of the hauntings at the end of the project. I'd like to, but unfortunately since the hauntings are completely random, I have no control over what occurs when, and as such, there's no real reliable way that I'd be able to show them all. Basically, all I can do is show you whatever the game throws at me. To be honest, I'm kinda surprised I've gotten this far and haven't had a repeat haunting yet. I seem to remember the first time I played this game with my mum, I had to clear the wall crack haunting at least 3 times. But anyway, back in the hole with us. So, I've been told that you can kind of tell Eileen's health if her wounds look kind of veiny and pulsing and she's just soaked in blood. So hopefully she's still okay. Let's go ahead and prepare a bit. Wear that, equip that, load that. Yeah, the next area isn't even gonna wait. Slow mosey to the door, waiting for Eileen. I really wish games with baggage missions like this gave you the option to pick up and carry your partner if there aren't any monsters around. Just for the sake of getting places a little faster. So, welcome back to Building World, and they're not gonna even wait to throw Richard's ghost at us. He's right here at the start. He's one of the more unique ghosts, and another that I'm gonna show a longer fight with after this, but since Eileen is right here with us, I want to go ahead and finish him off fairly quickly. He is the only ghost that actually walks instead of floating around after you, and he attacks with a crowbar. Perhaps having the Saint Medallion keeps him from doing his truly unique actions. But he actually kind of flash steps and teleports around, which I really don't want to deal with Eileen with me. But like I said, I'll go back and actually show it. So we have a diary. I want to go back to that time. Things were so good then. The day of my birthday, the cute cat in the pet store, all those balls in the basket. Playing pool was fun too. The door of time was wide open. When I see 4 things, I can't help but remember that time.
I remember this place. It looks a lot like downtown Ashfield.
We also have a health drink over here, always nice. So yes, the tricky bit is that this has placed us in a portion of Building World that originally we couldn't get to. The mid-level of the elevators. And specifically the elevator that Richard took, so we were never there. Now, I have a cunning plan to leave Eileen in a safe area right at the start. Let's see if it actually works. Well, I hear hummers over there. And we get a holy candle. Now, if all goes well, the other elevator should still be here. Good, it is. And we know Eileen cannot use ladders, so this is where we're going to leave her for now, safely in her own protected little elevator. Oh, hi, Tremors. Given the location of the other elevator, we should be able to use that to get where we need to go, and just leave Eileen behind. This world is rather fetch-questy. There's a lot of grounds to cover, and the map for this area, as always, is very disjointed and confusing. What's a cue ball doing here, anyway? Really? Everything else that has gone on, and this is what you're questioning? Good priorities there, men. Bacardi! So as usual, none of these doors are open. Is that something? Thought I saw a golf club there, but I guess not. And cutscene.
I'm going to see my mom. Stay out of my way. Who are you, anyway?
My name's Walter. Walter Sullivan. It's time to complete the 21 sacraments.
But that's my name. And what are the 21 sacraments?
Don't worry. You'll know soon enough. Well, let's go and see Mother.
Let me go, that hurts.
Damn.
The subtitles are apparently very censoring. They didn't want to say that either. So anyway, there, it's been revealed by the game itself, the man in the coat is indeed Walter Sullivan. So we've got two of them running around. And we also have a med kit. And Victim Ghosts, hi. Wasn't expecting you there. Cooperative camera would be a very nice thing about now, thank you. Okay, we do have something of interest here, though. This is a weird place for a volleyball game. Oh dear. We really have to deal with you guys again? This makes me wonder, does the Saint Medallion protect us from you? Indeed it does. Well, at the very least from the pain aura effect. Get away from the door, I need to get in there. I suppose technically there's no reason really for me to not wear the Saint Medallion in case there are any more victim ghosts hovering around. Or hoovering around, since they sound like vacuums. Again, bright spots just always look like they should be Saint Medallions to me, and they generally aren't. Okay, broken. Trash can. And into the bar with us. So, this is one of the areas that they were talking about. So, the billiard ball is where it's supposed to be. There's a memo here. The boss said we had to change our phone number because of all the complaints about the weird noises. Now we have to change the store sign on the roof. What a pain. By the way, the number is the last 4 digits of the new phone number. Not too smart if you ask me. And so we have the later bartender's memo. So with that, we really have no choice but to go back to the apartment again. We're kind of loaded up on inventory anyway. Could use a bit more space. So here we are back at the start of Building World second time to show what Richard is like if you fight him without just immediately feeding him silver. Very strange stuttery motions. Dubstep remix! He has one of the weaker ghost auras. He can attack you both with the crowbar or just reaching in to grab your heart. And he can also teleport around. Definitely one of the more unique victim ghosts. But since you have to have Eileen during this fight, it's pretty much worth just going ahead and spending a silver bullet on him. Yeah, his aura isn't hurting me nearly as much as his actual attacks. And after a while, it's like he just vanishes anyway, but...
I remember this place. It looks a lot like downtown Ashfield.
Do you mind? As I was saying, after a while he just kind of disappears anyway, but I'm sure he comes back later. So, best to handle him quickly and immediately.